Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk to you about an issue that is often overlooked in our country, but one that deserves our action and attention. That issue is homelessness among veterans in America. As a veteran who experienced homelessness in my life, I feel qualified to share my opinions on this issue. I'm going to give you insight into this issue and share my own ideas on what we can do to help. Homelessness is a pervasive problem in our country and one that disproportionately affects veterans. According to the National Coalition for Homeless Veterans, 40,000 veterans are homeless on any given night. Over the course of a year, twice that many may experience homelessness. Only 7% of the general population of our country can claim to be a veteran. However, almost 13% of the homeless population comprise of veterans. This is an unfortunate statistic, and I believe that we can do something about it. Homelessness is not just a lack of housing. It also means living in dire conditions. A homeless person may be forced to have a makeshift shelter constructed out of cardboard, tarp, or plastic bags. They may also have limited access to clean water, hygiene, and even medical care. They have to endure extreme weather conditions such as freezing temperatures in the winter or scorching heat during summer. Many veterans have physical and mental health issues from their time of service that exacerbate these problems if they are homeless. The trauma of combat and military service can lead to such mental conditions such as PTSD, depression, and anxiety. These conditions can lead to homeless veterans feeling a sense of hopelessness and despair. They may also experience feelings of shame and guilt, which prevent them from seeking out help when they need it. Comorbid conditions are common and is a combination of psychiatric and medical conditions. According to an article by Psychiatric Quarterly, many homeless veterans suffer from conditions such as substance abuse, chronic pain, and infectious diseases. These conditions can make it difficult for veterans to receive the help that they need and to overcome their homelessness. Veterans who are homeless are at a higher risk of suicide than those who are not. According to the Department of Veteran Affairs, 50% of veterans who are homeless are more likely to attempt suicide than those with stable housing. This is a tragedy that we cannot ignore. We owe a debt of gratitude to our veterans who sacrificed their lives and potentially their lives to defend our freedoms and way of life. And the least that we can do is to provide them with the support that they need when they return home. Veterans face many challenges when returning home, including physical and mental health issues, a lack of employment opportunities, and even they have difficulties finding affordable housing. Because of these, it makes it difficult for veterans to meet their basic needs, and these issues can lead into and cause homelessness. But we can make a difference. We owe it to our veterans to provide them with the support, and there are things that we can do to help. We can work to create affordable housing options for our veterans. We can provide job training and placement programs, and we can expand access to mental health care. We also need to provide veterans who are homeless with a hand up instead of a handout. While it is important to provide basic needs such as food, clothing, and shelter, Ultimately, what we should strive to do is to provide veterans with the ability to help themselves. We can do this by providing them also with financial education opportunities and mentorship programs. We need to give veterans their pride back so that they can regain their independence. And through this, they can overcome their homelessness and achieve self-sufficiency. Many veterans possess skills and experiences that would be valuable assets to our local communities. And in addition to government programs, what we can do as communities to help is to volunteer our time for organizations that support homeless veterans. We could also advocate for policy changes within our government. And we can show veterans appreciation, which will help their mental health by thanking them for their service. In conclusion, our society needs to help veterans because it is the right thing to do. We owe them a debt of gratitude that we can never repay, for they sacrificed potentially their lives to defend our way of life so that we can live the way that we choose to. We need to offer them a hand up so that they can help themselves. And we need to show respect and appreciation to veterans by thanking them for their service. I thank you for your time and attention.